Hey there, folks. This is Rocky Red Panda here for PND Studios. It is Wednesday. It's time for another food and restaurant review. But before we get into anything, like and subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos here at PND Studios. Hit it. Hallo und willkommen. Hallo und willkommen. Just a little German. Welcome. So, this week, we got a little treat for you. We did a brewery last week. But this week, we're going to talk about this place. This is Zeichen des Pferdes. Zeichen des Pferdes Bierhaus in Hanover, Pennsylvania. That's right. So, you can actually take beer to go of your favorite beer. I mean, that's just absolutely amazing. I love it. But don't take my word for it, because we definitely had an interesting experience. Just watch this video. So, the Bierhaus is a newer restaurant that opened up this spring. It is located in downtown Hanover, Pennsylvania. It took over an old brewing company that used to be there that closed down. I think it was Miscreation Brewing Company, if I'm not mistaken. Now, this is actually part of a larger brewing company and restaurant, which is right down the road from where this is off the square. Now, when you talk about Hanover, the one thing still boggles my mind, because we sat there and we were looking at the lights. Why the heck do you guys have two red lights? Green, red, green. It makes no sense, but we're not here to talk about that. We're talking about this place, Zeichen des Pferdes Bierhaus in Hanover. So, this is a new German beer house and restaurant. Well, it's a beer pub. So they serve everything beer pub style. They're not really there for the food. You're there for the drink. So I went there with my friend Pony because I heard about this opening and I wanted to go try it out. Well, it turned out they're not really that coordinated. Maybe they've changed since then. But the night that we went there, they had 2 weddings. That's right, wedding parties. One on the top floor, one on the bottom floor, and they were trying to serve your normal everyday customers in between. So they were very, very, very overwhelmed. Now, I'll take it that you guys are overwhelmed, but they should have been a little bit more prepared. I actually saw some people walk away from the restaurant because of poor service and lack thereof service. So kind of keep that in mind when you do go there. So we actually got there. We went inside. They said, it'll be a little wait. And we asked if we can sit outside. And he said, sure, you can sit outside. Sit whatever you want. So we went outside. We sat down. Now, as soon as we sat down, of course, I had nowhere to be. I didn't have a time frame. We sat there. I must have been about 20, 30 minutes before a waitress came out and said, oh, I didn't even see you guys there. I'm sorry, that's my bad. Did anyone serve you yet? Really? Really? But we're going to give this a try anyways. So we did a flight of different kinds of German beer. And out of all of that, I mean, some were delicious, some weren't. This one was my favorite. This is called the Dig's Choice. 5% alcohol, and I absolutely love this. This is delicious, and it tastes great. It tastes so good that I actually go back and actually get this to go. Yes, so it's just that tasty. And of course, my friend, he loves German beer, so the beer was absolutely amazing. It was an amazing experience just to try it, but I'm going to report again the lack thereof. Horrible service. It was just absolutely horrendous. So we looked at the menu. The menu is kind of simple. It's like brew pub style food. You're not going to expect this luxurious German bratwurst and knockwurst and all of the traditional German food that you can easily get by going to Abbotstown to that German restaurant down there. So we went ahead and we tried some of the food. He got like a knockwurst hot dog, something like a German street dog, what you get. And I forget what I got. I got something that was delicious, a burger, and I absolutely loved it. So we also got a Bierhaus pretzel. Boy, that thing was huge. It comes with its own beer cheese. That was absolutely delicious. That was tasty. It was right on. It was spot on. It makes me feel like I was at the beer garden in Germany. That's right, trying German food. It was absolutely delicious. Now, I'm going to cheat, guys. I have my phone. I'm going to go back into videos. Let's see here. My photos. I'm going to find this video. Power Direct. There it is. Let's open this up in video player. Correct. You got the German music, the polka music going there. And what did I ended up getting? Let's see. Yeah, that's okay. That's what I got. All right. So it's he got the knockwurst burger, and we got the Bavarian pretzel, and I ended up getting the Currywurst. So I had to stop and think about that. I had to cheat, guys. I really had to cheat. I had to go back to my video. So, let's talk about the Currywurst. The Currywurst was absolutely delicious. As you saw here, it was tasty. It had flavor. Boy, it had flavor. I really loved the sauce. The French fries, crisp, beautiful, delicious. Now, his burger, he said he got the, Knockwurst burger? He absolutely loved it. And, of course, again, going back to the Brewhouse pretzel, delicious. So their food, their beer is great. The atmosphere, you're sitting outside watching the streets of Hanover late in the afternoon going into the evening. It's beautiful. It's calm. It's quiet. It's beautiful. Kind of a change from Gettysburg atmosphere. Now with that being said, that's all the good. Let's get to the bad. So, I mentioned earlier when we were there at 2 weddings, it was understaffed. It took for ages for a waitress to come to our table. They were not well prepared. We waited at least 20-30 minutes before we finally got served. And they took our menu. The food came out like this. Drinks came out like that. But it was like 15 minutes in between, 20 minutes. The drinks took a while for them to get here. And of course, we didn't even have menus. So, with that, that's the bad. But let's talk about the perks you guys like. Is the handicap accessible? Yes. Do they have gluten-free items? You're going to have to ask your server. Vegetarian items? Yes. There's a big party. Of course you can have big parties. You have 2 wedding parties there. Yeah, of course you can have 2 big parties. So, with everything that I mentioned, food, atmosphere, wait staff, all of the above, I'm going to give the Bierhaus a rating of Boom. And it's going to get a 6.5 out of 10. Congratulations, guys. I'm sure with time, it's going to get better. Let's give it some time, and it should be a lot better. Now, I want to hear your experience with the Bierhaus. If you've been to it, leave it in the comments below. And of course, when you're in town, you want to try something new, something great, check out the Bierhaus in Hanover, Pennsylvania. Now, I'm going to end you with this note. Now, it was kind of funny because we went to another brewing company right around the corner, and we sat down, we started drinking, and this girl noticed us, and she bought our next round of drinks because she says she can see us through the window and noticed that we waited 30 minutes before we got served, and she felt bad, and she was just being local, so she went ahead and bought our next round. So that kind of made me feel special, and that we're not the only ones that think the same way as we did for that evening. But with that being said, my name is Rocky. Until next week, stick around for awesome food reviews. What are we doing next week, by the way? We're going to go local next week. We're going to be going to a place in Gettysburg called Hunt's Battlefield Fries. So definitely stick around for that. But until now, this is Rocky signing out. Good eats. Peace out.